Hey y'all, I'm back with another reading, and today's reading is going to be a general reading. Okay, I already got the overall energy pulled, so I'm gonna just get straight into it. I hope y'all doing okay. I hope y'all in good spirits when y'all watch this video. Okay, but we got lover here. All right, so I feel like you could be a very loving person. Somebody here, you could be a very great, good lover. All right, take it how it resonates. But somebody here could be in a very lovey-dovey mood. You could be falling in love. Okay, this could be about another person you're dealing with. So this person could be this lover. This could be about a lover. Take it how it resonates. It could be the energy that you and another person are maybe both in. You could be attracting this energy if it's not you yourself being in this energy. So take the energy how it resonates. Okay. But this card, it has the light attribute and the shadow attribute. The light attribute basically talks about great passion. You could be a very passionate person, also a very devoted person. This card talks about having great appreciation of someone or something. Okay, so this could be you feeling very appreciative of another person, or vice versa. Somebody could be feeling very appreciative of you. 111 on the timer. I feel like somebody here is just, like I said, it's just this energy. And then Valentine's Day coming up too. So I don't know. I feel like somebody could be getting into that mood or getting into that mode, you know. But the shadow attribute of this card basically talks about having obsessive passion to the point where it harms others. You know what I'm saying? Unintentionally. This could be also you being so devoted to another person, or a situation where to the point where it's destructive to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's detrimental to you or others. So take it how it resonates. We got to be mindful of that energy. But when I clarified this lover card, I'm going to pull more cards as we go. But when I clarified this lover card, we got grapes here. And this grapes card talks about it being time to go out and have fun. Grapes could be significant, okay? The color purple could also be significant. But I feel like this energy is given, like, you know, if you are putting yourself back out there, or if you are feeling this lovey-dovey energy towards a specific person, I feel like this is telling you to embrace it, okay, and enjoy it, okay, have fun. But also with this beware of greed energy with this pig card, 222 on the timer, it's something here about not being so, maybe not overindulging. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to love, like not being too devoted or too obsessive when it comes to love, okay? Or a person, all right? Because somebody here, they could be greedy. You could be dealing with a greedy person. They want you to themselves, or they want all of you, or something like that. Or maybe this is just the energy of you need to be mindful of. It makes me think about the devil energy. And the devil can sometimes represent, a Capricorn could be significant. You could be a Capricorn, or somebody could be a Capricorn, but the devil talks about attachment. It talks about overindulgence. And I feel like that's what this pig energy is representing here. Okay, like I say, I feel like it's all about balance here. So there's nothing wrong with being devoted, you feel me, to a person, or having great passion for a person. But it's something here about you, you know, like I said, there being balance, and you not going to a point where it's self-destructive, or to a point where it's harming others. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I see this nest card at the top of the deck, and this card basically talks about an emotionally secure or loving family being important to you. And I feel like maybe that's why you're such a lover, because you want to get the same energy that you receive, and maybe you haven't, you know. And some of y'all, I feel like y'all are manifesting this lover energy if you haven't already, okay? And I feel like it's something here about maybe you needing to enjoy that, indulge in it, but don't overindulge. You know what I'm saying? Keep the balance there. Keep it healthy. We don't want it to get toxic and unhealthy. That's what it's giving. All right, yeah, I see obsessiveness. And I'm not even using this deck, but I feel like it's something here about maybe not, like I said, becoming too attached to a person or idea, or just love in general. Because I feel like y'all have a lot of love to give. I feel like y'all are a great lover, or y'all just very loving in general. Especially if you've been withholding this energy or holding it back in some way, shape, or form. Let's clarify this lover energy, this overall energy. Clarify this lover energy. Why is lover? I saw the King of Pentacles. Somebody could be an earth sign. Yeah, I see the Fool here. The Fool talks about a fresh start. It talks about a leap of faith. It talks about adventure. So this could be like a new adventure with that time to go out and have fun. This could talk about a new beginning, being spontaneous, or, you know, feeling free in a way, innocence. Like I said, it's like a fresh start. Okay, something that's still innocent. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the initial or beginning stages or phase. Yeah, but speaking of that, we got the Page of Pentacles. So this is like maybe somebody like laying some type of new foundation or groundwork for something, investing in something, okay? And I feel like something may grow. It could grow. Something could grow into maybe this emotionally secure and loving family that you want with that nest energy. Somebody here wants to feel safe. They want to feel secure, all right, in love. And maybe you've never felt that before. Maybe you're used to doing all the work. I saw the Ten of Wands. Maybe you're used to carrying the load, you know, or I don't know, yeah, Ten of Swords. Maybe you've been through a lot in love, especially if you are this very loving and devoted person. Maybe you've dealt with greedy people who took advantage of you, or, you know, where they took more than they gave. And I feel like that may be something that you need to be mindful of while you're having fun and going out. Somebody here, you may end up spending a lot of time with a person, going out, taking trips or whatever it be with a person and really enjoying yourself. And I feel like that's what you're being guided to do. Just like I said, keep things in balance, okay? Yeah, I feel like Knight of Cups reverse, you could be used to dealing with like selfish people or emotionally manipulative people. This could be you being used to dealing with like cheaters or people who like one night stand energy, people who didn't reciprocate or return your love. Situations that were one-sided. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like and some of y'all, it could be situations where High Priestess reversed, you weren't listening to your intuition. You weren't trusting your intuition. Maybe you were disconnected from your intuition and you dealt with like deceptive people, or situations where there was some type of illusion. Okay. Why is this other energy here? Yeah, I feel like with this Eight of Swords, it's like the energy of somebody could be really in their head. Or maybe this is a past energy. Okay. But it talks about maybe feeling like a victim, being a victim, feeling trapped or confined. But it's typically a mental imprisonment. So this is the energy of somebody who they feel trapped. They feel like their hands are tied. But in reality, they're not trapped. You know, somebody here, like you could have been isolating yourself for a really, really long time because you were really in your head, or you tend to overthink or something like that. Maybe you, the Sun reverse, were in a really dark space or place. This is like depression or something like that. Somebody could be a Leo or Pisces or a Cancer. Okay. Yeah, the Lover, Two of Cups. I can't make this up. Somebody here, I feel like you attracting or you manifesting, or you could currently have this person, whether you're in an official relationship with this person or not. I feel like you could be connecting with a person here where something is mutual, it's reciprocal. And if you're not, I feel like this is something that you could have. All right, especially after changing your perspective in some way, shape, or form with the Hangman, somebody could definitely be a Pisces, or maybe letting something go, releasing something with the Hangman energy. And this talks about feeling trapped. It talks about self-limiting beliefs. So that makes me think about that Eight of Swords we just saw. I feel like somebody here, maybe you are currently in your head, or you were, and you had to let something go or release something, whether it be an actual person, a situation, or just a way of thinking, you know what I'm saying? A way of looking at things after maybe enduring a lot of pain and suffering, enduring a lot of betrayals and backstabbing and stuff like that. But yeah, I see this Two of Cups. This is like partnership. This is soulmate energy. This is somebody who match your energy. All right, somebody who feel how you feel. Somebody who willing to give what you give. All right, not somebody who just gonna take from you or use you or something like that. All right, there's balance there. Remember, I feel like balance is heavy and very important in this energy. It's important for there to be a balance and for that balance to be maintained, okay? Because I feel like I said, something could lead to some type of like stable situation or emotionally fulfilling and secure, loving situation here. Somebody could be an older woman, okay? You could be an older woman, or somebody could be dealing with an older woman. I see this rabbit energy here as well. It says too much concern with sexual matters. That made me think about that Devil energy. All right, so I feel like I said, something here about being balanced, okay? Nothing wrong, especially somebody here is a good lover, or you dealing with a good lover. You will be. And I feel like there could be a lot of heat and passion here. Somebody could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel like you're going to be having a lot of fun with somebody, but I feel like it's something here about, like I said, being mindful of not becoming too addicted. I feel like something could be very addictive or obsessed. I don't know, it's something like that, y'all, okay? Yeah, stubborn and aggressive here. Somebody could be, you could be a very stubborn person, or you can have stubborn tendencies, or maybe you've dealt with a person like that, okay? Somebody maybe who was very aggressive. I feel like they could be the same pig energy, okay? Somebody here could be a Taurus or Aries, but I feel like somebody here was very greedy, very selfish, very aggressive. But this stubborn energy could also be, like I said, you not wanting to change your perspective of something, or you not wanting to release something, or make some type of change here. And maybe you've made it, or maybe you need to. Okay, somebody could be a dark woman here. All right, also be mindful of person, place, or thing trying to come between you and another person. Okay, especially once you enter this Two of Cups energy, or you may be currently already in this Two of Cups energy. I see the energy of maybe somebody trying to come between you and another person. Okay, so be mindful of that. The month of May could be significant. Okay. Let me get a few more cards. But yeah, I feel like there's nothing wrong with having fun and enjoying. You know what I'm saying? Another person, especially if y'all are on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Two of Cups is not one-sided. You don't feel like you're not having to guess where you stand with a person. You're not having to feel confused or used or abused. Take it how it resonates. Clarify. Yeah, two-faced. I feel like you could be used to dealing with this two-faced energy. People who switch up, okay? People who wear a mask with you. All right, people who backstab or betray you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe somebody was living a double life, or you dealt with a cheater or something like that. And I see cutting ties here. Maybe you cut ties, or you freed yourself from that situation. Somebody here awakened in some way, shape, or form. All right, this could even be like some type of spiritual awakening that somebody had here or is currently having. Maybe you dealt with a narcissist. All right, somebody who was an opportunist who was using you or taking advantage of you in some way, shape, or form. Somebody was benefiting off of you and your energy. All right, and I feel like not only that, but somebody was very greedy. So they wanted to take and take and take from you. Yeah, and I feel like y'all, like some of y'all may have literally moved away, like relocated or traveled. And others of y'all just, it's like the energy of you moving away from the situation. Like I said, freeing yourself. This card says freedom. That's that mental imprisonment that I saw. Because maybe for a while you felt chained or confined to this person or the situation. And even if not physically, emotionally, or mentally, you felt tied to this person or tied to the situation. And maybe you had to realize, like, or this could be what you need to realize, that you're not tied to that situation. Okay, you're just restricting yourself, if anything. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody here like to get busy, or they will. Okay. What is this lover energy about? What is this lover energy about? Yeah, thief. I can't make this up. People who, situations or people where they left you feeling robbed, where you took some type of loss or you endured loss. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be physical or emotional. It's like the energy of people, like, I don't know, just using you, misusing you, mistreating you. When you're this lover, when you are very devoted, especially if you deal with like a cheater or something like that. I feel like you just have a person who, once you lock in, you locked in. You know, you're a very faithful and loyal person. Very, like, I get like this obsessed energy, but in a good way. And maybe at some point it wasn't in a good way. Maybe it was in an unhealthy way. All right, I just get the energy of there being some type of unhealthy attachment here. And yeah, I see somebody here glowing up. You being open to new opportunities or receiving new opportunities. Business going successful for you, or you having some type of new career. All right, I feel like after releasing or letting something or somebody go, that's what it's giving. Yeah, I feel like with the nurturing energy, y'all are a very generous person, very nurturing, male or female. You could be a very wise person, and this is the energy of you pouring a lot of wisdom and knowledge into a person or people. Okay, you giving back to another person or people, or situations, just pouring into people and things like that. And I feel like you haven't received that energy in return. Yeah, love affair. It's the energy of people doing things on the down low. Okay. Maybe people wanted to keep you a secret, or people who just wanted to be intimate with you with that love affair energy. If it's not people like cheating on you or something like that. Yeah, and maybe this, like I said, this is depression. I see the energy of somebody here who maybe you've overcome some type of depressed season, or you could be currently in this depressed season, and I feel like I see you coming out of that, okay? But I feel like you may have to get out of victim mode, or release that victim mentality, or release feeling like your options are limited, or like you're restricted or something like that, because you're not, okay? You're free. You're free. Yeah, I feel like y'all dealt with people who played a lot of games with y'all. Also, I feel like if there's a specific person or people who did play with y'all, or like give y'all mixed signals and stuff like that, or just play games with y'all, they are suffering the consequences, okay? This is also the energy of you maybe suffering the consequences of yourself making bad choices. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with that High Priestess reverse energy, not trusting or listening to your intuition. Some of y'all maybe just flat out ignoring it when you saw the signs, or, you know what I'm saying? And it happens to the best of us, trust me. But yeah, situations that were stagnant and stuck. All right, situations that reached the dead end, but you still stayed, or you can't let go, or couldn't let go. It's something like that. All right, and I feel like it's like the energy of once you release that and become this unbothered person, or enter this unbothered energy, I see you attracting this lover. All right, somebody who match your energy, because I feel like y'all are this lover energy. Some of y'all already here. Take it how it resonates. You could be at different places on the timeline. Okay, you're already connecting with this person. All right, and I feel like something here could even lead to a marriage or engagement here. But I see there being a situation where you and another person are mutually attracted to each other. You are very compatible. It's very balanced. I see harmony, okay? Something that could potentially lead to a relationship or something like that, whatever it be, okay? Let's pull, yeah, after 5 of Cups, after some type of like disappointment here or loss. All right, you got to stop crying over spilled milk with that 5 of Cups energy. It happened, you feel me? You can't go back and change the past. We can't change people. All right, we can only change ourselves and work on ourselves. This card talks about maybe even feeling a bit guilty about certain things that you did, choices that you've made, ways that you've moved. This card could talk about regret and remorse. It talk about heartbreak and mourning. Some of y'all could have mourned a person or relationship or people, or you could still be in this energy. And you'll get over it. You'll get through it, okay? You'll get through it. Yeah, 8 of Wands. I feel like that's progress being made. Also, it talks about motion, speed, movement, things moving. Okay, something about travel here. Somebody here there could be something about travel here, taking a trip or something like that. Also, it could be a situation where something is gaining momentum between you and another person. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, somebody here you could have like a lot of self-doubt, or maybe you suffer with having self-doubt, not believing in yourself, or something like that. Somebody who could be very indecisive still at this point in time on whether they want to invest in something. All right, maybe you're not wanting to, maybe you testing the waters, you know what I'm saying, dipping your toe in, you ain't fully jumped in there yet or dived in yet, but you're thinking about it. Or like I said, you taking small steps and slowly investing in something, okay? Yeah, I feel like Lovers reverse. I've dealt with situations where there was like conflict, there was trust issues, there was, you know, lying or cheating, a disconnect, you know, being with the person but feeling a disconnect with that person. You know what I'm saying? A Gemini could be significant. Pisces could be significant. Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus could be significant. Okay, a Virgo could also be significant. But yeah, if this energy is what you're currently experiencing, enjoy it, okay? Don't overindulge, all right? But enjoy it. I feel like you deserve it. You deserve your energy to be matched, all right? And others of y'all, if you're still hurting or healing from something, some type of loss or disappointment here, heartbreak, I see you getting over it. Somebody here, I don't know who need to hear this, but maybe you need to stop texting a certain person or stop stalking a person. Stop checking on them, okay? Spend your time on somebody who worth it, all right?